coming out of COVID-19, we were doing a lot of, virtual kind of webinars and so on. And that was primarily aimed at management and owners of small and medium business, really to help them kind of understand the risks that their business are facing, the consequences from those, and also their legal obligations as well, because that can be quite substantial. And a lot of the time, business owners haven't actually thought about all of these things. They're busy trying to run a business. So we've pretty much done our best to try and educate them on all of these things that they haven't really thought about too much. A lot of them know that cybersecurity is a threat, but not to the extent that it actually is. And that's just been ramping up in the last 6 months. But from like a staff member perspective,
Yeah.
it's all about trying to help individuals make better decisions when they're faced with a choice. So let's, for example, the email comes in. It looks legitimate. I am expecting an email from Australia Post or something like that, or a parcel, or I'm expecting an invoice or a purchase order to come in from a client. What are the telltale signs that this is not what it seems to be? So it's all about trying to help them make that correct decision. Easier said than done, because a lot of the time the bad guys are extremely clever and they know what works and what doesn't work. It's all about law of averages. If I can trick, the X number of percentage of people, well, I just need to send more of these copies of this email out, and eventually they'll get someone. So it's really about just trying to help the staff members make those correct decisions when faced with that choice. Should I click it? Is it suspect? What should I do in this scenario? Cybersecurity in itself is a very complex topic. So when we've been doing these sessions, we're trying to make them a bit of fun, have a bit of a laugh, try and get people involved. There's no point us just doing a lecture as such, because the information is not going to sink in. So it's got to be a little bit interactive and actually have practical examples. There's only really a handful of threats which impact the end user or the staff member kind of directly, the ones that they can kind of let through. A lot of stuff happens behind the scenes, but staff members don't see that information. Like vulnerabilities on systems, they don't need to know about it. It's not across their day-to-day life. But as emails coming in, dodgy websites and things like that, the stuff that they have the potential to bring into a network or into an email system, for example,
Yeah.
that's the stuff they really focus on.